DNA structure. DNA means deoxyribose nucleic acid. The deoxyribose nucleic acid present in the nucleus of cells. Nucleus of cells in eukaryotes. In prokaryotes, they are present in the cytoplasm. The DNA structure explained by first Watson and Crick scientist. Watson and Crick scientist explained the DNA structure. The DNA shows double helix structure. It made by two long polynucleotide chains. The long polynucleotide chains, two long polynucleotide chains are arranged in a anti-parallel position. During the formation of double helix structure, this shows major grooves and minor grooves. Major grooves and minor grooves. The major groove shows up to 34 angstroms of length. 34 angstroms of length is also called 3.4 nanometers of length. 3.4 nanometers of length. In this major groove, mainly 10 nitrogenous bases are present. Exact nitrogenous base pairs are 10.5 nitrogenous base pairs. Between the two nitrogenous base pairs, 0.34 nanometers or 3.4 angstroms of length is present. 3.4 angstroms of length is present. In this formation of DNA, each polynucleotide, how many polynucleotides here? Two polynucleotide chains are arranged in anti-parallel position. For example, we take one polynucleotide chain, it containing three chemical bonds, three chemical components. One is phosphoric acid, second one is deoxyribose sugar, third one is nitrogenous bases, nitrogenous base pairs. Between these three chemical components, three chemical bonds are present. By these three chemical bonds, the two polynucleotide chains are arranged in an anti-parallel position of the DNA. Between the phosphoric acid and deoxyribose sugar, between the phosphoric acid and deoxyribose sugar, ester bond is present. One phosphoric acid bind with two sugar molecules called two ester bonds. The two ester bonds are also called phosphodiester bonds. And the sugar molecules are connected with the nitrogenous base pairs. Nitrogenous base pairs are adenine, thymine, cytosine, guanine. Here it is, if the sugar molecules are connected with purines. Sugar molecules are connected with purines with glycosidic bond, and the sugar molecules connected with pyrimidines with glycosidic bonds. Here it is, cytosine is the pyramid, adenine is the pyramid. Between these sugar molecules and nitrogenous base pairs, glycosidic bonds are present. The glycosidic bonds are two types. They are C1N9 glycosidic bond. It present between the sugar molecules and purines, nitrogenous bases. And another glycosidic bond is C1N1 glycosidic bond. It present between the sugar molecules and pyrimidines. Sugar molecules and pyrimidines. Purines are double ring structures. The purines are adenine and guanine. Pyrimidines are single ring structures. They called cytosine and thymine. And between the two nitrogenous base pairs, means between the purines and pyrimidines, hydrogen bonds are present. That hydrogen bonds are two types. One is double hydrogen bonds, another one is triple hydrogen bonds. Double hydrogen bonds present between always adenine thymine. Between thymine and adenine, two hydrogen bonds are present. Between the cytosine and guanine, three hydrogen bonds are present. By these three chemical components containing three chemical bonds, With the help of three chemical bonds, the DNA shows long polynucleotide chain-like structure. It is in double helix. And one more important point, Chargaff law is applicable in the formation of DNA. Chargaff law means purines and pyrimidines. Purines and pyrimidines are equal number in the formation of DNA.